Okay, let's see how loud it is. I can't really change anything, so... Okay, that's not bad on that end, I don't think. I just have to turn it down on my end. Which is fine, I can do that. I just want to go middle of the road. I don't really feel like I want to go too crazy. Okay. I probably should go quick. This one's fine. Don't think it matters. I thought that said Uncle Jerry, and I was about to be like, I don't think that works. There we go. Okay. Hi, Dex. I can figure this out. Right? It's been a long time since I've played. What did it just do? What did it just do? Is this what it's gonna do for each movie? No! I can't do that. It's just not appropriate.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Oh yeah, I have tutorials turned on, because it's been a long time since I've actually played KotOR.
Did you fall out of your bunk and hit your head?
Yes.
The Endar Spire is the ship we're stationed on. This ship. You probably don't even know who I am, do you? I'm Trask Olgo, ensign with the Republic Fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up. We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive.
Okay.
Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really, but she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I heard what everyone's saying about you. You've explored the farthest reaches of the galaxy. You visited planets I've never even heard of. People with your skills
I'm glad you think so, because I have no clue I've done any of that. I am absolutely
I know you're a scout
out of the loop here.
But Bastila needs all troops at her side during this attack.
Alright, let's go.
So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
It has been a very long time since I've played KotOR. Oh no! Alas, another game I'm not allowed to have pants. Oh. Hey, hey. Hey. Can I have clothes? Okay, yay. It's like, I open up the gate and the first thing that happens is, oh yes, you're not allowed to wear pants. What? Why is this a thing? Oh my gosh, this is, This is definitely a bit much. What the heck? I know it's been a while, but is this really what we're doing? Okay, no, I'm gonna go ranged. I want blaster. I don't want anybody to get touchy. I guess so, but it, you know, it's also to make you kind of go like, hey, this is what you're gonna be dealing with, but some of this is a little nutty. Okay.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have more
I
success
probably
with the
should
party
mod
than on your
this, in all fairness. Hey.
Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override codes. You'll have to
Cool.
use me to unlock the door. You always control the leader of the party. You can switch who is the party leader by left-clicking on their portrait in the lower left corner of the screen. Left-click my portrait, left-click...
I'm so used to clicking E to do things. Thank you. It's been a birthday. I'm happy with it though. Got to have made orange chicken, which is my favorite, so I'm stoked.
All hands to the bridge.
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the stars in the background. It just looks like we're spinning. And I'm like, man, if you do that wrong, that could really make somebody sick.
That door is locked. I don't have the codes to open it. But switch me to the...
Okay. Thanks for the very obvious... How do we do this? I picked Scout. Because I wanted to be kind of like mid-range, rather than pure stealth or pure combat.
Sith must be the advanced boarding party for the Republic!
Okay, so... Ah! This is odd. Okay. Well, I can't shoot.
Now that must have
That is very poor. Okay. Okay, at least I got a repair kit out of that. Oh no! Not unnamed droid that I don't know. Like, the only droid I care about is R2. That's just because I love R2. He's my favorite. Okay, so I need to be like mid-range. I'm way too far off. I have to get comfortable with it. Why am I grabbing his butt cheeks? He's the best part of the entire thing. And they made him like way more amusing in the sequel trilogy, or no, not the prequel trilogies than they did in the OG. But I find that it's not, like, even in the original trilogy, he's still fun. Technically. I can see the BioWare... I can see what BioWare was going for, and then what eventually it became and later on. This is one game I never played when I was younger, so I am kind of behind the times. Oh, grenade. Though I recognize those death sounds. They used those in Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. I recognize that anywhere. I used to play the Age of Empires reskin all the time.
It's a Dark Jedi. This fight is too much for us. We better stay back.
Ooh.
All we do is get in the way.
They're just doing the same 3 moves. I don't know how I'm supposed to go about that. Can I leave now? Oh, okay.
That was one of the Jedi.
Yeah, thank you.
Damn, we could have used her help.
Oh. Monday birthdays are weird. This is like, do you celebrate on the weekend or do you celebrate day of? I need to check for the other bodies for loot. And use a med kit. There we go. Oh. I thought I already got all the parts. I'm excited. One of the things that I got for my birthday, which is kind of weird, is I got new sketch art for a new avatar that I commissioned a while back. So I'm excited for that. At least I got the sketch. I haven't gotten like the actual finalized product yet, but I'm still happy that I at least got the sketch. And it looks super cute, and I'm excited. Oh. I wish this was wider screen. I'm gonna mod this.
The bridge is just beyond that door. You better equip your melee weapon. There isn't much room on the bridge, and it's suicide to use a blaster in close quarters. I should equip a melee weapon too. Either that or I'll have to stay back and use my blaster.
Okay, well what if they have lightsabers?
The melee weapon is made using a cortosis weave. It's strong enough to stand up against anything, even a lightsaber.
Okay. Just, hand wave that, sure. Hello, Jinx. You don't come visit very often, most of the time, Strider. And you're much bigger. I love you too. Could you sit down? If you see my mouse moving erratically, it's not me. It's Jinx. She's very happy. I can't see Jinx. Oh, hi. They are right in my face. So are you, Jinx. I'm playing on hard mode. I have a cat in my face.
Bastel is not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too.
Oh.
The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
Uh-oh. What does the ship look like? That determines how much I'm willing to try and save it. Because if it's a nice looking ship, I am going to try and save it. I know, Jinx. Boogie. I'm just gonna auto because I don't know what I'm doing and I will probably do something wrong. Oh, Jinx. Now is not the time. I'm just gonna keep this guy on the sword. He gets a +6, and I'm pretty sure that's better than what I got.
Here.
Come on, Jinx.
Damn, another Dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
Okay, Jinx. I love you. Oh, starboard. I'm directionally challenged. I still don't know those directions. Left or right on that. Either way. Okay.
This is KotOR on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position
Come
through
on,
the Endar Spire's life support system.
I know.
Bastila's escape pod
Lots
is
of
away.
hugs
You're
and
the last
kisses.
surviving crew member on the Endar
So
Spire.
much love.
No, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods.
Hi, sir. I'm working on it if I can. Okay. You don't want to be put down. Got it. I'm glad this auto pauses when I encounter enemies then.
Now that must have hurt.
I'm not seeing the whole this is a turn-based game just because it auto pauses, but well, I'm not trying to click that one. Oh my goodness. Trask is a hero.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could
Okay.
reprogram the
Jinx
damage
is now
assault droid to
satisfied.
help
She's no
if you have
longer.
enough repair parts.
She's big
Or
girl.
you could use computer
Jinx
spikes
is like
to slice into
15
the terminal
15
and use the Endar
pounds.
Spire's security systems against the Sith.
And like half Maine Coon. Big hit. Oh no. Okay. I don't have that though. Hey, yeah? I'm gonna say random Sith. It's just like, okay, alright. I have nothing. I've picked up spikes and whatnot. I should have gotten some repair parts. Oh. Well, okay, that would have helped. He deserves to be remembered. That takes some guts. Okay, there we go. Okay, I probably should have done that one first, but whatever. Can I move now? It's not letting me move using WASD. Okay, I don't know what I did wrong, but I did something wrong apparently.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left.
All right, let's go.
We can hide out on the planet below. I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left in the Endar Spire.
Look, the Republic has had many problems across various time frames.
Come on, there'll be time for questions later.
Uh-oh, okay, yeah, it gets mad whenever there's a cinematic, so I apologize. I literally couldn't get it to game capture. Maybe OBS would have a better time with this, but Streamlabs hates it. But when it's smaller, it looks better. But we'll see how this goes. I tried playing KotOR a while back, like a few years ago, and this is my first time actually trying again. Seems important. But if you have any suggestions for mods or other fixes, I'm more than happy
Good to see you up instead
to
of
try and get it to work.
You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod.
I was reading about that, and I was kind of like, oh man, should I mod this first before I actually play it? I would like to.
I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
Okay.
You don't
Okay.
have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now.
At least they have the
Besides,
nice
I'm gonna need help.
OG
Terrace is
soundtrack.
under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet,
Now that
we
Jinx is
can't
off on
rely
my
on
desk.
anybody but ourselves.
I can have my notebook back.
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire.
I thought
and set an
Revan was
ambush for us in
alive.
the system. I believe Bastila
Anyway,
was one
I'm
of the
sure
escape
I'll
pods
find
that
out
crashed
more.
down here in
I've gotten
Texas.
so many
For the sake of the
spoilers
Republic war effort,
throughout the
we have
years,
to
I'm
try and find her.
unsure what to believe and what not to.
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila
Nope.
any good if we go and
Coruscant's
get ourselves
Undercity is absolutely horrifying, so let's go!
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid,
Why
we should
couldn't
be
we
okay.
use
I mean, after all,
that
we're
in the
looking for
sequel
Bastila,
trilogies?
not a couple of grunts
That would have
like
been
us.
interesting.
All right, soldier. Let's move out.
This just makes me more mad. Well, first things first. I have to save my game. Because if I don't, I will be having a bad time. I was reading about like the various issues you can have while running the game, and this is a Steam install. I think I maybe had some crashes back in the day, but oh yeah, Disney is not capable because they just, I don't know what it is about, you know, writing a decent story and using the lore to your advantage. Just frustrating.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
That was just straight to the point, okay.
What?
Oh, I can't use a grenade here. That's not appropriate. You could even alter, like, the video game storylines, so that way it works out better. But no. Okay. As long as you think you can make sure nobody's gonna come get you. Cool. Alright, let's see. Oh, vibroblades. +2, +4. I'm gonna go for to hit. My goal is to just, you know, keep blasting.
Tong haitwam chichi lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kutotun.
Now I'm wondering if they reuse voice lines later on for some of the other languages, like Huttese and others.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade.
I don't know. I was talking about this like earlier with somebody else. J.J. Abrams has a great setup. He can't close anything. He can't wrap anything up. It's just impossible for him. It's never gonna work. Because Lost, perfect example. Lost has some interesting storylines. We're never gonna see. We never saw any of them answered or make sense. Why? Because they came in thinking they weren't even gonna see past the pilot. And then the show went to shit. And I liked Lost. I liked the idea of it. And then those last few seasons just, man, like, it could have been good. Could have been. Being the optimal word. Okay. What's this? Protocol droids. This just makes me want to play Star Wars D6 again.
Yes,
Piggy.
what's on your mind? Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything
thank you.
like the Sith annihilation. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My home world was one of the first planets
It's
to
a
fall
Star
to
Wars
Earth's
birthday
fate.
today.
The Sith bombed it into submission.
I enjoy Star Wars. I've been watching it since I was 2. So I'm like, I had it on VHS. And I'm really stoked. Oh. You did not have to, thank you. I really appreciate it. You did not have to.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty.
Don't go make me cry.
Doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't.
I didn't mean to upset you, Carth. I'm sorry. I was distracted.
I probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Alright, so let's figure it out. I'm directionally challenged, so I have to make sure I know where I'm actually going. So we need to go to the Undercity. Okay. This is very old school. I'm here for it. It's very different, but I like it. Oh yeah. As some of the older ones, it's nice. Just because it's like, alright, cool, we can figure it out. And then sometimes it's, some of the quality of life stuff can kind of, you start going, wait a minute, I kind of need this, oh no. Oh, don't need a medical facility? Or a bounty hunter. No, don't need to go there. I need to go to the Undercity. I love the protocol droids. They're so much fun. Has anybody played Star Wars D6 before? It's an older RPG. It came out in the 80s. And it is absolutely a blast. There's so many resources online for it. It's fantastic. You can find pre-made builds and all sorts of stuff. It's great. You don't even have to know anything about Star Wars to play. So don't worry about that. You don't need lore. You can pick up the lore as it goes along. This is not where I needed to go. I don't need to go get drunk. I had friends get together and we were gonna play, and of course, one guy wanted to be a Jedi, and I'm like, that's cool. I played a handful of MUDs. I can't click off this screen, so I cannot remember. I can't like go figure out which one it was. It was one of the larger ones. Now I just can't remember what it was called. I'm sure if you point out one of the bigger name ones, I probably will remember. Maybe I have to go to Upper City North, actually. That makes more sense. Anyway. I tried it out for a little bit. But I didn't really connect with the community at the time, so I didn't really stick with it. I enjoy the idea of MUDs. I think they're cool. But again, I think it was Josh Stripe Hayes had a really good video talking about why MMORPGs, how it's hard to break into that, and talking about how there's community, and when you don't feel like you have a community in the game, then you end up not really making a connection with it. And so a lot of people, when they sign up for new MMOs, it's because they want a new community. Oh, not the apartments. That's not where I want to go. Yeah. I remember when I got to play my first online game, and it was mainly because I had to beg for it.
Where's this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper
Man,
city.
PS2. That's a long time ago. I never got PlayStation. I had an NES, and then for whatever reason, I got an Xbox 360. So it was a huge gap between consoles for me. Why can't we be friends? Let's buy drinks.
A drink? Hey! For a slummy, you ain't so bad. Come on, boys. This slummy's buying the next round.
You are hammered.
More drinks. We're late enough as it is.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
My first online game was Halo 3. I didn't get to play the first two, but I did get to play the third one, and I loved it. Was I the best? No. I remember I had a really good day. I was playing, it was a really small map, and I got the sword, the energy sword, and I was owning it. Such a great day, and a whole bunch of people tried to send me friend requests, and I'm like, I don't know you people. No. Oh, I can't go there. That's not good. I'm gonna get arrested. Man, back when the Xbox 360 actually had a really interesting design, and now they don't anymore. They changed it so much. It's been a while. Okay, yeah, I am well and truly lost. Where in the heck am I supposed to go? Apartments. To the lower city. Okay, that's where I need to go.
We cannot sit idly by while this
I'm trying. Excuse me, sir.
Is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along.
Where can I get
those? If you were supposed to have them, you'd know. I'm not here to give you a...
Well, fine then, Mr. Pithy. I guess I will go to the military base, but, you know, first things first, I need to save my game. What is the hotkey for that? Oh, there isn't one. Oh, joy. Optimization. Okay. So yeah, any tips and tricks, highly appreciated. I'm okay with backseating. It doesn't bother me at all. Oh, okay. I'm not allowed in there either. Y'all gonna tell me all the doors are locked, ain't it? Well, shoot. So the other thing is I haven't paid attention much to, I've said this before, I haven't paid attention much to sequel trilogy or like any KotOR lore.
Listen to me, people. That is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet.
I haven't, I just haven't shown any interest in it. Now I'm like, alright, let's give it a shot. Everyone tells me that, you know, KotOR is really good. And that the story's good. So I'm willing to give it a shot, even if the controls are poopy. What? I always forget that Twi'leks have been looked down upon.
Kipuna, bona kichu. Kin ba mule radwana. Don kin ba no kudnok neck.
Yeah, they rather see you as dancers. Yep.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Patuyama kama wona henak neck. Chinapala mule. Don ki ba non tontek. Duni cha.
Okay. I want an R2 unit. And if this is the closest I'm gonna get, that's fine. But it's surprising some of the dialogue you get, because when you think about like old school games, you know, nowadays we have the almost like a AAA. Oh, he exploded. Ma'am, I need a refund. Or is your name really no refundus? That's sad. I love R2. I need to get as close. Where's the proto? I'm gonna be nice, no hard feelings. Well, I hope to get a droid, but that's fine. I'll be okay. It wasn't meant to be. Proto R2 is not here. I love R2, okay? He is my boy. I love him so much. For years, I had an R2 phone case. I don't think so. The latest was KotOR 2. If you give me a second, I can look it up. Sparky deserved better. Knights of the Old Republic. Supposedly there's I see remake. Oh, apparently there is a Fate of the Old Republic. This was announced. Okay, here we go. Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic announced in December 2025. Okay. 25 years we started the work, blah blah blah. Represents an opportunity to explore a contemporary version of a definitive Star Wars experience, using state-of-the-art technology and game design and all-new story crafted specifically to deliver on a combination of player agency and immersion in Star Wars that was at the heart of KotOR. The words that bother me is a contemporary vision. Yeah. Yeah, but .hack has, as far as I was aware, .hack has quality. The issue I have with when people say contemporary vision, especially for like a Star Wars game, most of the time that means they're gonna start catering to people who don't actually like Star Wars. And that's a problem. I find that is the most problematic.
Just move along. There's nothing to see here.
Well, I wasn't going in there. Yeah, I don't see, like, look. One of the things that bothers me about new Star Wars is they were catering to an audience that doesn't like Star Wars. And their whole justification was, well, we're trying to get a new market. Okay, that's fine. Getting a new market is okay. But the problem is you don't burn your original fan base when going for the new market.
You're a little too curious for your own good, civilian. This doesn't concern you.
I know all about Sith interrogations. This isn't going to end well.
Well, that's why we go pew pew. Let's go.
Scum. We've got your ugly mug and a security tape from the base.
Hey now, he may be very attractive. You don't know.
The commander's losing his temper. I'm glad I'm out of here. It took me an hour to clean the bloodstains from my uniform after the last interrogation.
Stop it right now. Yeah, all fans means no fans. That's perfect. That is exactly right. Whenever you cater to everyone,
What was that? Did I hear you?
you cater to no one.
Let us kill him. Time to teach this civilian.
I think that's something that is lost when it comes to
Now that must have
a lot of modern franchises. We see it with Dragon Age. We see it with Star Wars. What else? What other franchise? Oh, Lord of the Rings, Wheel of Time. Oh, all the stuff I enjoy just gets, you know, shot down the toilet. And one of the things that kills me, it's like, well, you have to... Yeah, BioWare's dead. They were dead a while back. I haven't and will never touch... Oh, Anthem, yeah. I will not touch the new Dragon Age. I love Dragon Age. I bought the Dragon Age tabletop game. I have read almost all the books. And after Inquisition, where they had a really good cliffhanger, and then they decided to do what they did in Veilguard, when they had a great story lined up, and then they just trash it? No. Just no. And Anthem was an absolute dumpster fire, too. Yep. Just... Like, one of the things that gets me, especially for the end of Inquisition, and spoilers, so if you don't like this, step away for a minute, if you don't want spoilers, but if you decided to romance Solus, and then, you know, the ending of the Dreadwolf, that is a huge cliffhanger. It's like, you love this man, and he has literally destroyed everything. Chopped your hand off, and then just said, peace out. And now what really could have done it is, I never loved you. Now that would have been devastating. And it would have made a lot of female players who really heavily invested in Solus want to come back. And come in and be like, bitch, you coming back, we gotta settle this. I wanted to do that. That was my whole goal for the sequel, and they didn't do that. They did not. And even if you weren't romancing him, if you had become friends with him, it's like, my friend just betrayed me, stabbed me in the back, tore down the veil. But no, we're just gonna poop on that? Okay. Okay, fine. I take the uniforms from these dead guys. Yeah, and Leliana is just... Again, the whole thing is just... It was bad. And the fact that they really don't want to acknowledge some of the issues with it is incredibly infuriating. It just feels like they decided to scrap, just throw story out to the wind because, you know, oh, it doesn't matter anyway, who cares? Yes, it does matter. It matters very much, thank you. And we had this conversation about lore on my last stream. You need lore to be loose enough so that way you can be flexible, but you need it to be hard enough so that way things make sense. And when you just screw with what's already set in stone, or what's interesting, you will lose all that goodwill, all of that built up story, the anticipation. It just makes me really sad. And I don't know how it can be fixed without serious financial loss for these AAA studios, and I think we're starting to see that. Okay. You got gang wars. Yeah, cool. I've been around that. That's fine. They got taser swords. That might be a problem. Oops. Grenade! Uh-oh. Let's go for this sword. Oh, crap.
Let's go!
I'm gonna get my butt handed to me, but at least I saved my game. I should have read that tooltip.
Ready?
Was that on purpose? I think it was. Whole car shock stick, yeah. Girl, when I said use a med pack, I meant like right then, but apparently you didn't hear me. Okay. We'll see what happens whenever it comes down to it. I think, honestly, Veilguard was such a colossal failure that I think that's gonna really come back to bite him. We'll see. I mean, what, they can't even give the game away for free now. Anthem was a dumpster fire. That basically died in the water. What other? There's been other big failures. Ooh. I thought I would have gotten the surprise, but okay. You going for point blank there, Karth? I get it, you're guaranteed to hit, but a little too close for comfort there. Let's talk about something happier. As much as I enjoy, discussing various video game problems, it does lead to a rather dour conversation. Oh,
Oh! You asked for this!
just shake him.
You asked for this!
Oh my goodness. Can't shank anything. Girl, you ain't gonna do well in prison. Is there a... Hopefully there's not a prison mission. On the bright side, I am getting a lot of loot. I have not... Please tell me it's good. Is it like Weird Al Yankovic kind of good? Like a Goofy? Or like, man, this is actually like hella good music. Oh, okay. It's that kind. Okay, I'm okay with that. That's still fun. You can't go wrong with Goofy. For the most part. Oh boy.
Ready?
Throw another grenade at him. Okay. I am still trying to figure out how all this works. Is there hotkeys that I can use?
Let's go!
Homegirl, you keep going down because I have no idea what I'm doing, and that's my own fault. I need armor. Man, this feels like I'm playing... feels like I'm playing Divinity all over again, except, you know, Star Wars. I need better armor half the time. My only hope is that, uh-oh. I don't want to set off the explosive. But because okay. So this is... One second. Uji, Ashana, Uja, Elinda. Okay. Puzzle time! Alright. I have a pencil and paper. We're gonna figure this out. Alright. We have to figure out the right order. Where is it? A work in progress. Okay. So basically, we found the Cantina version of One Direction or any K-pop band. Shared a date with Elinda. She became the first member of the band. Okay, so I'm assuming she's one. Back to her. Uja became the lead musician. Soon after he signed Uji. Okay. But Uja wasn't much of a musician. Quit, he fired Uja, and then potentially that is now Lupa? Whatever the current party, or the current one is. Uji quit. Photo? Then he fell in a single car, brilliant, and Linda's sister, Ashana. Okay, so either the order is Elinda, Uja, Uji, Lupa, Photo, Ashana, or it's whatever the current group is. Guts and Glory. No further entries. Okay. We're gonna save just in case something bad happens. Which something might.
I'm here.
You need to take a med pack, ma'am. Okay, so that's Lupa. Okay. I have saved. Okay, so there's Elinda. Uja. Karth, please move.
What?
Stand over there.
What?
Uji. Okay, whoop. Lupa. That one photo. I can't. I want to make sure I click the right one without screwing up. Okay, yeah, that's photo. Photo. And Ashana. Okay, that was not that bad of a puzzle. Here I was thinking it was gonna be like, oh, you gotta make sure it's the right 3. That's not horrible. And we got armor out of it. Sweet. That's not horrible. I like those. I like puzzles like that where I actually have to sit down and think. I don't get to do those anymore. We're back out to where we were. Yes, we are. I had this odd desire to find more games that required writing shit down. So I have an actual like notepad. Oh. That was one of my gifts to myself. I know, right? Do you remember getting like Pokemon? You'd get the new game and then on the back of the cartridge it would say basic reading abilities is required to play this game. And you're like, why do you have to specify that? Like when you're a kid you think, why do you have to do that? And then you're an adult and you're like, oh, that's why they had to do that. Oh, I don't have enough grenades. I want to save those in case I really need them. I wish, like honestly, I wish there was more like it, but again, you're right. There's an issue, and there's a lot of it is problems based on how reading is taught. That's another argument for another day.
On it. Damn.
Oh, okay. I thought you could, Karth. I had faith in you, but apparently I didn't. Yeah, sometimes that's nice. And I think there's a place for that. There's a place for having, you know, a map marker to tell you where you need to go. There's also a time and a place for good puzzles. Balance. Balance is key. It's something that is severely lacking. And understanding that there are different markets. Sometimes people want to play FIFA. I don't enjoy that, but I know some people who do.
Now that must have hurt.
Time to rumble.
I'm not particularly good at Souls-like games, but I still enjoy them. I find that they're fun. I like trying to figure out, like, oh, what do I need to do? What's the pattern here? How do I figure that out? There's nothing wrong with that. Oh boy. Why do I feel like I'm about to get myself in trouble again? Okay.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Okay. Some drama. Oh.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
Okay. Sorry. I also need my notepad so I can write down ideas for RPG for tabletop games. Mafia Wars. PG RPG. Aha.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone
Look,
else gets behind
I
on the
want,
payments.
and this is a very specific scene, that I have to figure out how to make it happen. You'll come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. I need that. I don't know why I need it, but I do. And I need to figure out how to say that in Huttese. It's gonna be horribly bad.
What?
Oh! They're down there in the corner.
What?
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug.
It would be so much fun, though.
Being in that pathetic little gang of theirs, Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Okay.
I don't have time to stick around here anyway.
Oh, special assignment? Can I have your gun, sir? I like that. I mean, mine's okay, but yours looks like it could actually do some significant damage. I should come up with like an alert that lets you fire them. I'll work on that. I'll put that on my list. That would be dope, though. I agree. Just like it like have a little animation that it plays, and it just launches a like a little across the screen. I'd enjoy it. I think it'd be fun. I appreciate the idea. Look, I need all the crap I can get my hands on. What, Carf?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Is it a good
I'm
time?
always beautiful.
Oh! Flirting early. You didn't even buy me drinks first.
Maybe I'm just avoiding your questions. Is this really necessary?
Oh, I don't know how to answer this. I just want to get to know you better. Be honest.
Well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so?
Soon all your secrets will be
are
mine.
Purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though. You're welcome to try.
Oh, come on. Everybody knows that tough and mysterious doesn't always pay off.
Over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what.
I didn't know what was going on.
To tell the truth, I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship.
An advisor for what?
And for what? On the hope that the Jedi powers would save us.
I mean, look,
somehow.
I'm not against consulting. Consulting can be
We didn't
legit.
choose that battle anyway. It got
Why were you a
forced on us.
consultant?
Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I'm a scout.
Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who is a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors.
He's not wrong. That is really suspicious. What's so odd about me being
You were the
added
only
last
one.
minute?
Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer.
Okay, well if she requested the transfer, what's the problem? See, this is good writing. Right here. This is what I want. There's something compelling me to be like, alright, cool. Why was I transferred? That's odd. Oh, I don't know. I don't have no clue what the romance options are. I haven't played KotOR. I am completely in the dark here. If Karth is like Alistair, then yes, hands down. If there's any girls watching, find a man who treats you like Alistair treats cheese. He will love you and respect you, and you will be happy. And for the guys, find you a girl that you want to treat like Alistair treats cheese. No, cheese. Legit just cheese. Why would she request my transfer? Jeez.
Hell, they practically took over the ship as far as
I am gonna play Dragon Age because that is a fun one and I want to revisit it.
You know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises.
Look, he's got jokes. He is willing to stand up for you, defend you, even if you are not the love of his life. If you are just his friend, Alistair, chef's kiss. Though, honestly though, Ghosty, hands down, Ghosty's my favorite. Favorite romance option. The hair, the bod, the extremely long 3.5-foot fingernails. I don't know how you could go any better. What do you
I mean, I have to
surprising?
expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Okay. We're on the same side, right?
It has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Okay. I mean, I consider this important.
All right, all right. You must be the most damn persistent woman I've ever met. We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Look. I will bug anyone and everyone when it comes to... So I have a problem. I get very excited when I start talking about either certain points in history or siege weapons and military psychological tactics. I really have to work on controlling myself because it's a problem. Also the Reconquista of Spain, the colonization of Mexico, and several other things. Now, which one are you referring to? Are we talking Warhammer 40k lore chaos? Because I am a fan of Papa Nurgle. Mostly because he just seems like a chill dude, even though he is trying to, you know, basically make everybody immortal through illness. See, I like Warcry. That's been my go-to right now, and I need to figure out which Warcry band is a Nurgle. The Nurgling ones. I don't like the mini games half the time.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelruth.
Nope.
If you're ever...
Dwarves can be fun. They're a blast.
Go away.
Rock and Stone. Wait a minute. Let me see his outfit.
One.
Not that one. That one. That just looks like the X-Wing fighter pilot, the pilot's suit. Pilot suits.
2.
I cannot I am not great at Deep Rock Galactic, but I love Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. I'm better at that one. I find that I have more fun just going around drinking beer on deck than actually going and killing bugs. I should do a Way of the Drunken Master Dwarf. With a background of a miner.
No way.
Nice work.
1.
Thank you.
Smart.
I learned the first time. Yeah, he just flashbanged the whole bar. Everyone's blind for the next 30 minutes. Hey, buddy! Hey, you look better than the remaster version. George Lucas needed to just stop while he was ahead when it came to some of his edits. The hut with all the answers? Alright, bud. Alright.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims. Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
Yeah, that's where the morality comes in. How am I gonna play this? I'm more... I guess I'll play this more light than anything. I'm not gonna go the dark side of the Force. I'll try to go the light. I already know I'm gonna have problems. I can't be mean. I've tried. I remember trying to do a Fable playthrough while I was gonna be like, I'm gonna be evil, I'm gonna do it, and I couldn't do it. It was bad. Yeah, it's... Dark side is like... Heck yeah, you get to kind of be a little loosey-goosey, whatever, but... I don't know. There's something about striving for the good ending, even when everything appears hopeless. Kind of like that internal struggle of darkness and light. I don't know why. It's a fun one. I think that's why I really enjoy Dracula. This from the canteen, never lost, even fought death matches. Rock band. Underground circuit. Okay. But it's also why I enjoy Frankenstein as well. Frankenstein's story is actually more ambiguous than a lot of people give it credit for. And I highly recommend you give it a read if you haven't. Even the audiobook version is very well done. Just like there's an audiobook version on Audible for Dracula that has oh my god, his name just Tim Curry. It has Tim Curry voicing Van Helsing, so like for the last half of the book, it is just Tim Curry talking in your ear with like a really bad accent, and it's fantastic.
Just a sec, boys. Sawbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects.
Ooh. They just brought my food.
Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
They brought my food. I want to eat.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop
Does he
on
have a
out of
life debt?
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
Hey, we speak the same language. Oh, that's just rude. A Twi'lek who speaks basic. Oh, that's mean.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic. They just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terra.
Yeah, I was about to say, most everyone understands each other.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
How do you all end up as best friends?
Fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city.
I have questions. Does he owe you a life debt?
Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. You going? Yeah, this dive is pretty...
I haven't finished eating.
Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on.
Poor guy, he just wants to eat his nachos. He got them fully loaded too. What? I don't know this species. Are we doing morning calisthenics? Yes, I do think you're strange, because I've never seen this before. I've never heard of these. Sorry. I just wanted to ask questions. What planet? It requires 2 voices to create the name and 4 ears to hear the true sound. What? Look, now you're just trying to sound mysterious for no reason. Yeah, both mouths are moving while he talks. That's just interesting, but note, like, when he stretches upwards, the smaller part, the smaller half, acts like he's about to fall over. So in a world that hates non-humans, yeah, not a good place to be. Because, like, whatever this part moves upwards, the back half kind of, like, goes, oh, that's interesting. That's a new physiology. I just find that fascinating. Okay. I wonder how that would work biologically. What are you doing?
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those heads. Don't worry, honey. Alien girls aren't really my thing.
I'm gonna leave you alone. You seem like a creep. I've never seen the what did he say, power dog? Never seen those before in any other Star Wars lore. That's interesting. Huh. They should use that more often. Just have some more of the, I say kind of out there designs, but
hey,
you know, try something new.
Just walk in here. This is the hidden.
I
a
need
lot
his
of
help.
people want to go inside and speak to Gaddon. He's a hero of
We
the
aren't
common
playing a
folk,
Larian game, but
the
I'm still
days of
gonna
the
have the
hidden
same
box
ideas.
open door
That's the
policy are
problem.
gone.
You can
Between
take
the
the
Sith
lore
conquest
enjoyer
and the Valkyrie
away
War,
from her
Gaddon has
main
more
game, but you
enemies
can't
than
take
he
the
used to.
lore
We're
enjoying
being
bit
careful
out of
about who we
her.
let in now. My loyalty.
Okay, bye.
Fair enough.
I ain't gonna press my luck. I see stuff that's like things I enjoy in all sorts of games, and I'm like, man, this would actually be really cool. Why don't we do this elsewhere? Darn it. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we went and went there first. Those outfits must have been just timeless, because this is supposed to take place like, what, 4,000 years before the original trilogy?
Here's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect. That's the plan.
Alright, one second. Pew pew. Hello. Do you want to hang out? Okay. Karth may be one of the romance options, but sometimes there's just something about tall, dark, and dangerous and might kill me on accident. Or maybe on purpose. I kid. I'm not being legit. Oh, I need to switch over to him. You. What? Pick a med pack. What? I just brought up like an interesting memory. I don't know if anybody. So I run paid games. Like I'm a semi-professional DM. And I had somebody come up to me or send me a message just being like, hey, I want to join your game. Just had some questions about like, hey, what do you do? What's the, like, what are you cool with? What are you gonna have in game? Blah, blah, blah. Alright, cool. Oh, nope, nope. This is not what I had in mind right now. And I had somebody ask me if I would do romance in the game, and I was like, no. I don't typically do that. Mainly because it's like, it's not something that I enjoy personally. It's never really been a thing. It's also, like, I don't think anybody really, like, especially when it comes to playing with friends around a table, that's kind of awkward. You can't pull it off like the IT crowd. Wish that was a beautiful episode. I need to watch the IT crowd again. Right, advanced med pack. Yeah, can I have more of those? Yeah, it's just two homies floating with each other, or the worst part, I used to have a married couple in one of my games, and the wife liked flirting, the husband did not. It got awkward very fast.
Now that must have been...
Because she wasn't flirting with him. I'm like, that's kind of concerning. That was a really good episode of IT Crowd. It was just, oh gosh. Man, character names are just leaving my brain as fast as they come in. Oh my god, what is his name? Moss. Moss was just trying to help Roy get over his breakup. Did I recover it? And I thought it was rather sweet. Okay, nope.
What?
You can't do it.
On it. Damn.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna go over there. That seems very dangerous.
Ready.
I'm here.
I had like somebody like I've been reached out by somebody, and somebody was asking like for a romance game, and I'm sitting there going, I don't know how comfortable I feel doing that. I enjoy telling stories that have romance aspects in them. I did not check the desk. Let me deal with this guy. And I will go back and check the desk. I just don't like the flirting. I'm awkward enough as it is. Let's not add more to it. I'm good. Let's see. Desk. Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I would have totally forgotten and walked off. Have your drive behind to keep company. Glad you're practicing that blaster. Terraces. Well, Alderron's not around in the future, so it's not that bad of a problem. I'm gonna leave the strongbox alone and reread that thing. Oh, Tara's practicing. I would assume that hyperdrive is the password. But just in case that I'm wrong. Okay! I just skimmed it. I did not really read that. Hopefully the, oh, it's about the same, okay. Oh, that's better. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
What?
Again, Star Wars is one of my favorite, like, franchises, and I just wanted to do something Star Wars related for today.
What?
Oh, not Bash. Oh, just
on it. It's open.
Hi. She's one of the bounties.
Right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot.
Light side at the moment. I didn't know
We'll
anyone
go
was in
explore
here.
Somewhere else. I gave you a chance. Now you'll see.
I was leaving, bitch.
Ready.
I was trying to get out of here. Yeah, light side at the moment, but this girl's making me want to just, you know, force choke somebody.
What?
Oh, I'm barely keeping these guys alive.
You asked for this.
Yes. I'm gonna save. Wait a minute, when was that one? Oh, that was the one I played years ago. That must be on the Steam cloud. Sorry, I was like, what is that? What is that save file? I don't know what that is. That is my old save. From way back when I first got this game. The urge to murder is too strong. I can kind of do William Shatner, but not well. It's all about the inflection. If you can get the inflection to work properly. The Falcor, I do appreciate, like, hey, reminding me to go back there. That was necessary. And we got some cool stuff, and we can actually cash in that bounty. But did I get any better things? I don't think so. I need to go sell a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sorry, I saw a cardio upgrade and I was like, an implant in my head? And then I'm like, no, you can't put a cardio implant in your head. That's dumb. Alright, let's go cash in the bounty. Okay. I'm getting the hang of this. It's different, but it's not too bad. Just feels really big. I have a bounty to collect on. Yeah, what? I think like cardio. Can I have 300? Aw. I can't. I don't want to say anything that'll get me in trouble. Oh no. I too have had a superior I used to work for who may or may not resemble a hut. But if I say that, I don't want to get in trouble. Oh! Oh, thank goodness. At least Parth's on it. What in the world? This is like some serious gang violence. I don't want to say nothing that will get me in trouble if people from real life discover that I do this. I try to keep some of my stuff a little vague because, yes, I have worked public sector, so I'm kind of like, no. I've only played this once before.
I'm here.
And then it crashed when I was in the intro area, the tutorial. Oh, I've already been here. Wait. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be quick, like, loading back and forth. If you have any tips and tricks, they are all greatly appreciated. Why do you just let him run up to stab you? It's the 10-foot rule. You shoot once they're within 10 feet because it does not take long. So, we looked that up, and apparently they announced it last year, or not last year, last month. They announced that there will be a KotOR 3 Fate of the Old Republic.
On it.
And again, I'm a little skeptical. Oh, hey, it's you! Where? I'm here to collect the bounty, sir. "25% chance to stun on hit." I don't think it's going to be an MMO. It looks like it's going to be an immersive experience, and MMOs do not lend themselves to that. That's where, and I was mentioning this earlier on stream, getting an MMO, making an MMO is a lot harder than people anticipate. And the only reason I say that, is because, and I agree with Josh Stripe Hayes, you need to have a community around that, and building the community is the hard part. Just like building any kind of community, whether it's a stream or you're going to your local game shop, it doesn't matter what it is. Building community is always going to be a lot harder than maintaining one that's already there. So we'll see. And I think even AAA studios still understand that. They know that it is very hard to break into that market. Especially seeing as how we've seen other MMOs come and go, and I can count on one hand the amount of MMOs I know I have friends who are active players and know that there are large communities who still play them. Final Fantasy XIV, WoW, RuneScape. Those are the big three that I know people who still play. Can I upgrade? I just want that fleet. Yeah. And I think the issue is that with WoW, WoW has such a stranglehold on the market. You know, it's going to be really difficult to get in there and actually, you know, like, you have to attract players from those games. How are you going to do that? More than likely you can't. Just, it's going to be very difficult to do that.
Yes,
hey, buddy.
What's on your mind? Terrace? The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long
So it's
past.
Coruscant Part 2,
And things
Electric
have gotten
Boogaloo.
worse
Got it.
since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows. And it gets worse the lower you go.
It's just Coruscant again, which, fair enough.
You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss?
I want to talk about these issues, my dude. You got issues, I got issues. You're talking about Southern living, I'm talking about issues with my mom.
I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You're probably one of the most skilled women I've ever met. You've saved my butt more than once, and I'm lucky to have you here to help me. No question. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm just not built that way. period.
Well, that was a backhanded compliment. And what are you watching me for?
I don't know that yet. Like I said before, it's probably nothing, but I've been betrayed by people before, and well, it won't happen again.
What happened to this poor man? You know, of course it won't happen again if you never trust anybody.
Look, I'm not trying to insult you. This is just the way I am. No need to take it personally.
I'm beginning to wonder if you're even capable, or should I call him a hairless Wookiee? I would be getting mad if this is like, I have to survive with you. I'm calling him a hairless Wookiee.
All right, sister, just calm down before your head explodes.
Don't tell me. Oh God, it is a conversation with me. Be nicer, nice. I can't. Which is nicer? The ungrateful monkey lizard or the ignorant bantha? Which one is the less likely to make him pissed at me? Oh God. I don't think Jesus can help me now. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there's no your mama option, so I can't hit that low. Your mama's so fat she put on a yellow shirt and everybody thought she was the sun. Please submit your best your mama jokes. I will take any and all your mama jokes, and I will figure out how to reprogram some of these. Don't tell me.
Is that your idea of an insult? Come on, sister, take your best shot.
The Gamorrean Pigman or the drooling Bomar Castoff? Pigman.
Oh, ouch. I think you hurt my man feelings with that one.
You had it coming.
Feel better now?
A little bit.
Good, well then maybe we can talk reasonably about this. All I've been trying to say is this isn't personal. If you were smart, you wouldn't trust anyone either. Not me, not Bastila, and especially not yourself.
Trust myself? So wait, you don't trust yourself. Yeah, that's projection, homie.
I don't need to be analyzed, thanks. Can we just get back to business?
Alright. You sure you don't want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. What I want is to save the galaxy, if that's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important?
That's okay. You don't have to know Star Wars jokes. I am talking just classic Yamama jokes.
For now, can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
Okay, we have to give in that bounty. I don't really want to do the other bounties. Oh! Your mama's so bored. Your mama's so bored she watches paint dry and thinks it's riveting. Okay, so we already got down there. Parth, one day you'll open up to me, but you're not as handsome as Ghosty. What? I had him in my party. There we go. I was like, okay. Yes, please. Sweet. That makes things a hell of a lot easier. Because I need that bounty. I'm broke. I need to go sell stuff too. Darn it. I got a lot to do. This isn't so bad. I mean, I haven't experienced the crashing issues that have other people have reported. I don't know what I'm doing differently. Oh, I'm gonna crack that shell and pick a better companion. That's harsh, man. That's harsh. I love it, man. That's ruthless. Okay. I'm not gonna do the other ones. At least those two I feel a little better about, but I don't particularly care to do the ones where it's like, hey, can you go shake up this guy for cash? Cool. Not my jam. Alright, let's go find a merchant so that way I can sell stuff. Get rid of a few things, come back. Can't talk to you.
And good day. On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taris. I am a critical droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you?
I'm assuming it's gonna be old, because Knights of the Old it's in the name. Knights of the Old Republic. That would be kind of odd if they decide to do new. But when I was reading the press release, they said it would be a contemporary view on Star Wars, which typically means modern day, whatever, sentiments, etc., etc.
The Taris Tourism Board has issued a strong warning. May I be able?
We'll see if they actually stick to the original stories. But the problem is that typically again, like I said, if they say contemporary, it means we're probably going to see something similar to more modern BioWare titles. And we already know that Veilguard was a dumpster fire. So I'm just kind of eh. We'll see.
Some more, is that it?
No, I don't want to argue with you.
And I don't want to argue with you either. I mean, you seem sincere enough, I guess. I just don't trust easily.
Stuff your reasons then, asshat. I can make you talk. That's true. Hey, take your time. I'm going to be mulling this over.
Damn it. I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk, will I? You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians. Revan and Malak were heroes. I was damn
Another question I have is KotOR 2 prequel or sequel?
When they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think. Least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith. And we were all but helpless.
Oh, I know, right?
Think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi,
like,
who can you trust?
There's quality of life improvements where it's like, hey, you talk to your companions when you're at your camp, when you're at your base. Alright, cool. Why is it your friend looks concerned? Maybe you should talk to them. Well, no shit. I'd be concerned if we're on a planet that is filled with people who actively hate you and want you to die. I suppose you can't.
No, it wasn't even that. There were others. Good, solid men, trusted men who turned on us as well and joined their cause. Malik and Revan and the Sith deserve to die for what they've done. But the ones who fled the Republic and joined them are even worse. The dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a crash. Uh-oh. That is a pretty bad crash. Well, that was pretty bad. I finally experienced one. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect that. Let's see if I can get it up and running. I don't know if I saved. Yeah, let's say you'll have a lovely view of my desktop background and what I use on the regular. Nothing exciting. Aw, shoot. I didn't even save before this. Dang it. Okay. First of all. You caught me. I know that I am gonna. You know that I'm gonna play Ifan Bin Mez when we do Original Sin 2. I know. Alas. What just happened?
Ready.
Okay, that's weird. My spacebar decided not to work. Actually, wait a minute. Now none of my keyboard is working. That's not good. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Well, it's a good thing the mouse still works. That's not good. Okay, well, at least for the most part I can play this with a mouse, but what the heck just happened? I just wanted him to open up about his feelings. I didn't anticipate that. Yeah. It's showing up on me on my end. Like I have it pulled up on my phone so that way I can keep an eye on it, but honestly, that's pretty bad. Let me reload and just make sure. Oh. Alright, yep, I saw that spinning around. But my my keyboard is not working. So like I can't use WASD, spacebar, none of that. Actually, I can't even, I can't even use any of the hotkeys. So that's a good place to save. Though honestly, probably gonna end it here for tonight. May play tomorrow, I don't know yet, we'll see. Tried to play Twilight Imperium so many times and just everybody's busy. I get it. I'm not the only one with a life. Yeah, I pried too much and he was like, I'm gonna crash your game now. Sucks to be you. Alright guys, well I hope you have a good night. I will see y'all either tomorrow or Thursday, just depends. As far as I know, Wednesday should be fine. Wednesday is my usual Crooked Moon game, so we'll see what happens there. Alright guys, you have a good night. And hopefully next time, if we play KotOR again, it doesn't crash all the time. I'll be looking into some mods and probably on a night off I'll just be fixing it. So thank y'all for the happy birthday wishes. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. That would be the best present you could ever give me, is that y'all have a good time. Alright. Later.